The city wakes in fractured light. 1,000 voices claim the night. Every screen demands my eyes. Every fear is amplified. Chased the thunder, searched the flame, waited for a sign to name, but every answer disappeared beneath the noise I chose to hear. I thought the Holy One would answer with a fire across the sky, with a wind that split the mountain, with a truth I could not deny. But the wind passed through the storm, and the earth released its cry. The fire burned and then was gone. The eternal was not in them. In the silent whisper of Horeb, called Demama, Daka. Not in thunder, not in fire, but the breath beneath it all. When the raging world grows louder, when my certainty gives way, like Yaakov, through the darkness before dawn. I have held my questions tightly, even when my strength was gone. I demanded proof and answers, something solid I could own. But the endless cannot be measured, and the holy is not known. Like a number, like a weapon, like a kingdom built from stone, still the covenant surrounds me. Still I know I am not alone. The wind may tear the mountain, the fire may cross the stone, but after every force has vanished, I know I am not alone. In the silent whisper of Horeb, called Demama, Daka. Not in thunder, not in fire, but the breath beneath it all. When the raging world grows louder, when my certainty gives way, in the silent whisper of Horeb, I remember the name. Shema, Yisrael. Beneath the endless sound, the one is not divided when the world is breaking down. Shema Yisrael, when every answer fades, the covenant still holds me, the ancient promise stays. Let the traffic roar around me, let the headlines shake the walls, let the nation speak in fury, let the proudest empires fall. I will not mistake the volume for the weight of what is true. Not every flame is revelation, not every power speaks for you. I cover my face like Eliyahu, I stand outside the cave. I release the signs I waited for, the certainty I crave. The wind has torn the mountain, the fire has crossed the stone, but after every force has vanished, I know I am not alone. I am still becomes a furnace, when the air is filled with fear. I will climb the inner mountain, I will make a space to hear. I will pass beyond the thunder, I will let the fire grow dim. I will wait within the silence, not to capture you, but listen. In the silent whisper of Horeb, called Demama, Daka. Not an answer to each question, not an ending to the pain. When the raging world grows louder, I will not be swept away. In the silent whisper of Horeb, I remember the name Shema, Shema Eloheinu, Hashem Echad. In the silent whisper of Horeb, I remember who I am. One voice within my people, one living thread within the chain. When the final echo vanishes, when no spectacle remains, in the silent whisper